maybe deserves a little bit more credit, Erik ten Hag. Been taking a lot of stick recently, and another result tonight. Sixth in the table. I mean, they're not Chelsea, are they?
They're not. They're not Chelsea. Who is? But they're not Chelsea. But I think that it's unconvincing, isn't it? That's the word. It's unconvincing. Yeah, getting results. I mean, the weekend. So much has been said about the weekend. Sheffield United at home, chasing them down twice. By the way, it's one of those. The most important thing in football is always the result. But there comes a point where, how convincing are we? How does it look?
Yeah.
What's the sniff test? What does it smell like? Does it smell like flowers?
Yeah.
Or does it smell a little bit damp? Or does it smell like a pile of you-know-what? And somewhere between probably that damp smell. It's certainly not flowers, is it? I mean, you're getting
some roses here and there, but it's getting into spring a little bit. No,
well, you're getting in
some
your
nice
car.
smells. They're a final.
You got to shut the car and you go. What's that? Now, how's United play today? Is it smell like? Have you just been cleaned, or is it one of those you get? You go, I ain't sure about that smell, But you kind of wind down the windows and you get on with it. You open the windows and all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, the smell's gone. That felt like that performance. Do you know what I mean, though?
I mean, I know what you mean. I mean, this is what the listener wants. The expert analysis there of the nation, Jason Cundy's voice.
You don't get that from Danny.
The sniff test. That's what Man United
Murphy.
Just do the sniff test.
You don't get that sort of analysis.
No.
Right?
No.
You don't. But do you know what I mean?
No.
You want it. It's a little bit whiffy in here, guys.
It's a bit whiffy.
There's a bit of broccoli that's gone mouldy at the back there. Someone... Have a look in the boot, Jim. There's a bit something.
Is that Man United?
There's something. But when you wind the windows down, 10 minutes later, you move on and got 3 points. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Strangely enough, I do. Yeah. Don't know how.
Sniff test.
But I do.
Yeah.
Let's ask Mike, who's a Man United fan. Right, Mike?
Right, Mikey?
I'm all right, yeah. How are you?
I'm all right. How's the sniff test going for you at Man United this season?
Do you know what? It's actually a joke, isn't it? I mean, you take about Sunday... They haven't learned their lesson up by the coaching staff. They can't defend on the back. Anana, he's dodgy as hell. Bruno Fernandes stepped up tonight. Maguire stepped up. Do you know what? I still want Ten Hag out. His playing style is... What's the style? Can anyone tell me what the style is?
Oh. Well, it's find a way to win style, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally
counter-attack, I guess.
Yeah, find a way to win. Thing is, you've got good players. There's no doubt.
I always say this about Man United, though, Jace. Eventually, the cream of the crop will come through in games, like Bruno Fernandes tonight. He's one of the best players in the world. So,
Rasmus Højlund.
Eventually, these players are going to step up. Rashford,
his goal,
Højlund.
Yeah, Højlund's goal. If you look at Bruno, he brings it down his chest. The first thing he does, he knows the ball's going to bounce. He has a look. Knows if I get it across the 6-yard box, someone's in there, and that. But it does feel a little bit like there's going to be a sock in the back of in the boot that sits there, and it's going to stay there for months. Yeah. And eventually,
would you give Ten Hag any more time, or would you sack him off in the season? Considering he spent 400 million, and we're not even in the Champions League, we've got really dumped out really early.
But you could be in the Europa League, and you could win an FA Cup.
Would you give him more time, though, on the basis that he spent 400 million?
Okay, but where Manchester United are right now as a football club, not the Man United of old that everyone goes on about, the Manchester United of old, you're right there.
Just a little, Sorry about that. I forgot
but you're right.
No, it's a little bit of wind. There wasn't a burp.
You okay?
No, a little bit of wind.
Right.
Bit of wind. Just a little bit of wind.
Where Manchester United are right now, Mike, really and truthfully, if you get 6th spot, and you win the FA Cup, that's not out of that's not out of question. That's a good season. Surely you give the manager another season to say, well, where can you take this football club? Where can you take these players? Do we need to give him a bit more time? Do we need to give him a bit more credit than he's getting? Instead of jumping on his back because he's a Man United manager.
I look at it, now I've looked at this in many ways. You can look at it different ways. You are judged as a Man United manager. If you spend big money, you're not judged if you win tonight against Sheffield United. You are judged if you can beat Liverpool, Man City, and the big teams, and Europe. Now, we have failed to do that this season, apart from Liverpool in the FA Cup, but that's the problem. And we gave Chelsea a thumping. But apart from those 2 games all season, have we really improved?
But
gone backwards.
You beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
You knocked them out of the FA Cup.
Yeah, but I mean in the league and Champions League, have we beaten the big teams?
What about the old sniff test, mate? No,
I get it, but I just feel like Ten Hag, because he's the Man United manager, it's one of the biggest jobs in the world.
Yeah.
He's under scrutiny. Look at Chelsea. Look at Pochettino. Look at the state of them, right?
Yep.
5-0 last night. No one bats an eyelid. Oh, yeah, we're still young side. Man United, they win 4-2 tonight. They beat Sheffield United. Okay, weren't great, but 4-2, win at home against the team. First caller, Michael, Man United fan, I want Ten Hag gone. I want him gone. There has to be some sort of reality of where the football club is at. And does this manager deserve a little bit more credit than what he's getting right now?
Sniff test. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the sniff test is, Jays, they've won 4-2. Hoyland scored. Fernandes was brilliant.
No, they did. But they
are where they are. They've won 4-2.
I know, but it's like if you come in from the pub, right, and you say, how did Man United get 1-4-2? You go, oh, it should have been easy. And you go, was it? No, we went 1-0 down, and then we got ourselves back into it. Then we got a pen, and then we scored.
I just think we're very quick here, and the media, everyone, because it's Man United, right? Yeah. They're the biggest club, biggest club in England, right? They're very quick to jump on them as soon as there's a bad result. We can't wait because we know what we're going to get from it. We know we're going to get reaction.
I couldn't care less.
But you know the reaction you're going to get. But when the reality of it is this is where they are right now.
Sorry, what was that last caller? Who did you support?
Michael, Man United fan.
Right.
Yeah.
So, he's a Man United fan, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's setting the other Man United fans. They're more than welcome to come on. This is an open forum. Come on, tell us what you think.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.